Don't panic, but Black Friday is less than 100 days away. So let's not procrastinate anymore and talk about the 5 things you need to get started on your store today to get ready for Black Friday and just generally the holiday season overall. So step number 1 is to choose your products and your promotion. So I think the biggest issue that a lot of people have with the holiday season is that everyone just discounts all their products and it's like a race to the bottom in pricing. Sure, you can discount your products, but if everyone's just doing 30–40% off, well, you're probably slicing your profit margins in half and you're just not gonna end up profiting a lot from any kind of holiday sales. I recommend actually making it a little bit more specialized. So you could do something like a limited edition product. So it's only available during this specific window in the holiday season. So that way you're building that urgency of people to buy it now or else they'll completely miss out. Or you could do different promotions like a buy 2, get 1 free. So that way you're incentivizing them to buy just a little bit more and giving away still maybe a limited edition or a special product that they're getting for free. Or you could do something like a 12 days of Christmas promotion. This is one of my personal favorites because it gives you something to talk about for 12 days in a row. And if you have a larger catalog of products, it lets you actually highlight a specific product or a specific collection every single day. So there's a lot of different ways that you could do a promotion, and I really encourage you to not just think, oh, okay, I'm gonna do 50% off all products on my store for Black Friday, because honestly, that's just not really that exciting. And if everyone's doing it, you're really not gonna stand out. So then you're just competing with everybody else's race to the bottom in prices, and just don't. Step number 2 is to then add in whatever apps you need for the promotion that you're doing. So this is gonna be dependent on what kind of promotion that you decide to do on your site. However, you can do a lot of different promotions, not specifically just for Black Friday, but for the holiday season overall. So you could do a free shipping bar where you're offering free shipping over a certain dollar amount that they have in their cart. And you can actually have an app that'll show them how close they are to getting free shipping on their store and actually having that countdown. You could also do a countdown timer on products, especially if you're doing a limited edition or some kind of special urgency with your products or promotion. Having a countdown can be really helpful to, again, get them to quickly purchase and not to just sit on the fence a little longer. There's also other apps that you could do for upsells or cross sells. So again, that you're getting people to purchase just a little bit more and increasing your average order cart value, which is of course really helpful for your profit margins as well. There's so many apps in the Shopify app store specifically around marketing or conversions. So it's really gonna depend on what kind of promotion that you decide on. But it can be helpful to go ahead and start building out these apps now and getting them set up on your store so that you can make sure that everything is set up and working correctly. Don't wait until the week of to start putting these apps together, because then that's just gonna be more stress and you're probably gonna forget something as well. Go ahead, start adding it in now and start testing out different things on your store now and maybe the not so busy season yet, so that you can see exactly what works and what doesn't and make the changes ahead of time. Step number 3 is to add any new apps in for your store overall. So step 2 was apps for the specific holiday promotion. However, step 3 is apps for your store overall, because you're going to be hopefully getting a lot more traffic to your store during the holiday season. So with this, you kind of want to capitalize on the traffic that's coming to your store and make sure that you're making the most of the people and all the additional eyeballs on your site. So it can be helpful to add in different apps that'll help build in that customer fan base and keep them coming back to purchase from you again, even after the holiday season is over. So this is why I like to add in things like loyalty or rewards programs. So again, you're incentivizing them to come back and purchase from you again and again. So hopefully they have a good experience from purchasing from you for a gift for the holiday season, and then they want to come back and purchase more gifts or purchase for them directly. And if you're giving them an incentive to why they should come back, then they're probably going to be more likely to do that. Other apps I like to add in to my store specifically around the holiday season is a wish list app, so that people can start creating a wish list and then either send that off to a friend or family member and just say, hey, this is what I want for Christmas. or they can start building it out for their own wish list of their shopping list of who they're buying presents for this year. It can be great to actually have that on your site and keep them coming back, because you can send automated emails about, hey, you know, this product went on sale, or don't forget about this item in your wish list. So again, you're getting them to come back to your site. I also recommend adding in a review app before the holiday season, because if you're going to be getting all these additional orders, then it'd be great to get reviews on it in the process. So that way that's going to be helpful for you in the next year. So adding in a review app and already setting up everything to where it is going to be automatically emailing them and asking for the review after they've received the product is a great way to start building up those reviews that you can use for your social media, emails, paid ads on your site, everything for years to come. Next, I want you to think about apps that are going to help with your customer support, because again, if you're getting more emails, you want to make sure that it's going to be a good ordering process so that they want to actually come back and order from you again. If they have a bad experience with your brand, then they're probably not going to come back. I'm sorry, but that's just the honest truth. So looking at an app like AfterShip that can do a branded tracking page for better shipping updates for the customer. I find so many customer support emails around the holidays are all about, when is my product getting here? Because everyone's focused on getting their product in time so they can get it wrapped and underneath the tree. So if you have a branded shipping page and the customer already is very easily able to manage and see their shipping and their tracking throughout the process, it can be super helpful. Also adding in different apps for chat functionality or ticketing systems for customer support can really help make sure that you're giving that customer a great experience through your site so that they want to come back and purchase from you again. Just know that you're going to be busier during the holiday season. So think about what kind of apps and infrastructure that you can build in your site right now that you can start building out the systems. You can start training or bringing in other team members to help you manage them, as well as you can start getting your current customers used to using these systems as well. Because you're gonna be super busy during the holidays, and you're gonna be very glad that you listened to me and added in these apps ahead of time and have all of this structure already set up for your store. Step number 4 is to go ahead and make sure that your site design itself is ready. I cannot tell you the amount of times I go to do a store review on someone's site and they actually have broken links and things aren't working correctly, and it happens all the time. So you want to make sure, especially with more traffic coming to your site, that you've gone through, that you've clicked all of your links, everything is looking correctly and it's linking correctly on your site as well. Also take this time to go ahead and duplicate your theme and start customizing your theme specifically for the holiday season. So you can actually duplicate the theme in Shopify and start building this site design out. So it can still be your same existing store design, but you can add in different images or text that are more related to the holiday season or for whatever promotion that you're doing for Black Friday. Having this already built out makes it super easy because again, you're doing it in advance. So it lets you be a little bit more intentional and know what kind of photos you need to start taking now or what kind of text you need to start copywriting for your store. And whenever you've got it all ready, it's super easy then to just hit publish right before Black Friday and have your site design ready and customized for you. I promise it makes it so much easier doing in advance like this and not waiting for a few days before and scrambling trying to put something together. You'll thank me on that one too. Bonus tip here, also a few days in advance of the holiday season and Black Friday, I recommend you go in and look at your abandoned cart email sequence as well and see if you can change any of the text or the images or wording around to be a little bit more relevant for the holiday rush, and make sure again that it's giving that sense of urgency in the abandoned cart emails. Just remember to go back and change it in January because you don't want to be adding in emails about hurry, get this in for your Christmas tree, and then it be January. But it can be a great way and something that I think a lot of people actually kind of forget about, going in and customizing their abandoned cart emails or any other email sequences that you have automatically running for you. Okay, so the 5th and final step is to actually decide how you're going to be promoting it. Because if you've set all this up on your site and you've thought through all of your promotions of your product, but then you don't have a plan of how you're gonna actually send more traffic to your site, well, then you just did a lot of work for not probably a lot of results. you need to think about how you're actually going to be promoting your Black Friday promotion. So are you going to be doing things like paid advertising or influencer marketing or social media or email marketing? You may actually do a mix of all of them, but it's helpful to think in advance of exactly how you're going to be promoting that. Get it scheduled out on a calendar so you know exactly when things are going to be going live and what you're going to be talking about on specific days. So a couple things to think about here. Paid advertising around the holiday season, especially Black Friday, Cyber Monday, is going to be expensive. Just know that in advance. It's going to be expensive because everyone's doing it. So go in knowing, okay, this is my budget that I want to spend. These are the exact products or promotion that I'm going to want to highlight, and start maybe testing some of those images in advance. Start doing some engagement ads to see what kind of image or copy resonates the most with your ideal customer. And that way you can test the waters a little bit so that whenever it is time to do your paid ads for your holiday promotion, you're very clear and you know exactly what's going to work for the most amount of purchases and traffic to your site. For influencer marketing, you're most likely going to have to send the products to them well in advance because they are going to be planning their content out in advance. This is typically a busier time of year for influencers as well, which can mean that it'll be more expensive too. So you want to think through and go ahead and pick your influencers that you want to work with and reach out to them, get their pricing information, go ahead and figure out exactly what that entails. If it's, a couple different posts, a YouTube video, whatever that is, and go ahead and send your products over. This is going to, again, take a lot of stress off of your shoulders of doing this in advance, and you're probably going to get better results too because you're not so under the crunch timeline of it all. For social media and email marketing as well, you want to make sure again that you're getting that calendar out, that you're scheduling when you're sending specific emails, how you're aligning them with your social media content that's going out so you have a consistent message across the board and that you're covering your bases everywhere. So wherever your ideal customer is online, they are easily going to be able to see your promotion and click to your site to purchase. If you want to see more about each of these different ways of promoting your business, then check out our e-com marketing method course. I'll put a link to it below, but it's a lot more step-by-step of how we set up our paid ads, social media, email marketing, influencer marketing, and so on. So if you're looking for a little bit extra help in marketing your store, definitely check that out. So if you know you need to make some design changes on your store, then check out this video over here where I go through step-by-step customizing my Shopify theme in under 1 hour. And if you want to see a better way of creating Facebook ads so that you get more engagements and conversions, then check out this video over here.